Hello, hope everyone's had a wonderful week. We've got a beautiful autumn day here. It's beautiful and sunny here in Queensland. So today we're going to have a chat about the base chakra, or also known as the root chakra. So as I said, I'm going to kind of do a little intro for each one, cover some of the crystals, some of the health benefits, some of the personality issues that can affect us, emotional stuff, when it's out of balance. So we're going to kind of have a little chat about that. So the base chakra is located at the base of the spine. It's regarded as, if you imagine like a little vortex or a little whirlwind, going from front to back or back to front, and that's how the chakras go all the way up the body. So the organs it corresponds with obviously is the legs, the pelvis, the hips, and also the perineum, and that's the physical stuff. On an emotional level, it can impact us on fear. So if we tend to be very fearful, it's often a case of that our root chakra can be imbalanced, and that just means that because it's out of balance, it's going to stop us feeling secure, stop us feeling safe in our own space. It could also relate to family stuff going on. So if things have kind of been a bit all over the place for you, that could be why, in those respects. So there are things we can do to help balance those out. Again, if it's overactive, it could be that we're greedy, could be that we're quite selfish, put our own needs above anyone else, which can be a little bit of a contradiction. It could also mean we're a little bit giddy in that we need to keep ourselves grounded. So this is all related to keeping our feet firmly on the ground, our connection to earth, our connection to our physical needs being met. So, and that can include family and that further sort of stuff. So what can we do to bring that back into balance? So breathe in, visualizing that we're breathing in that space, but we have these amazing gifts that Mother Nature has given us called crystals and gemstones. So I'm going to show you some of my little ones that you can use for this, and a good way you can use them, obviously not this size, some of these are quite big, but if you can use little small ones, just lay down on the bed, place it just at the base of the spine or just at the bottom of the tummy, just at the top of the legs, and you can just allow that and visualize that color going forward and back from the base of the spine to the front, and just visualize as you're breathing in nice and slow that color filling that space, and that can help bring us back to a place of balance. So some of the crystals we can use, I've got a little selection here. So one of my favorites is red jasper. It's a beautiful little red coloured stone, and just beautiful, perfect for this. Garnet is another one you can use, again in the same way, and that kind of size would be perfect because it's like a little button and it won't roll off or fall off, and yeah, perfect to use. Another massive one is our favourite hematite. I think anybody that's into crystals always has hematite lying around. It's very heavy, it's a mixture of iron in it, so it's quite heavy, and that gives that beautiful black silver metallic sheen. Again, awesome for keeping our feet grounded, keeping ourselves grounded. So yeah, another one is obsidian. This is a lovely little obsidian generator I have. So you'll find there's a lot of darker stones, and that's because it's associated with red and black. So that's why they're these. So you've got obsidian. Perfect one is tourmaline, or also known as shawl. So again, this is a rough piece of tourmaline, and that's awesome. And one of my personal favourites, smoky quartz. Can't beat smoky. So any of those are awesome for the base chakra. They work on healing, they work on all levels, so physical, emotional, spiritual. So they're just really fantastic for that. So we can also look at foods, because again, this is kind of like colour therapy. So again, we can look at kind of foods. So again, root vegetables, because they're from under the ground, they keep us grounded. So potatoes, carrots, anything like those root parsnips, those beautiful root vegetables, awesome for, again, if we find that we're just a little bit out of whack, feeling a bit lightheaded, a bit airy, fairy, it just all keeps us grounded. So beautiful foods, and have them as a soup this time of year. Great for those of us in the southern hemisphere. You can also look at things like apples, red apples, beetroot, anything like that. Spices, cayenne pepper is really, really good. So yeah, there's lots of different foods. So again, just think about the colours that you're looking at and the area you want to work on. So they'd be really good. Red meat, eggs, again, they're all very dense, heavy things, and they're all to keep our feet on the ground. So that's a little bit about the base chakra. Again, as I say, I'm happy if anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask. Just something I wanted to have a quick word about as well that came up during the week for me. Yeah, it's been a really, really awesome week actually, work-wise, because I do a paid job. And it's been really awesome, but frequently seeing people all over the place, not knowing what to do, what to say, seeing fear, and again this relates to the base chakra, fearful of what's going to happen. We've got an election going on here. I know there's an election coming up in Ireland, there's elections coming up all over the place. You've got all the issues going on in the USA around the politics and systems there, and all this is designed to create fear. Just remember, the media only works for the political party that are in government at any one time. They have an agenda and they work for the best to promote fear, promote uncertainty, and if there's a stupid story leading the way, there's something else they're trying to slide in without people noticing. So just have that awareness. A lot of this fear-based stuff is illusion. Illusion is connected to the base chakra. If we are solid, grounded, and really happy with where we're at, and our energies are very balanced, we will be able to recognize when we're seeing illusion and when we're seeing the truth. So just again, realize that what is going on in the world outside is not always the reality. Quite often it's illusion, and quite often it's driven to create fear, create division. We are all connected, we are all one people. What hurts me will hurt you. So just bear that in mind. Again, that's all connected to our lack of feeling safe, our lack of feeling some sense of security. So I just wanted to clarify that. So it goes on from our personal level to that bigger worldwide picture. So I just wanted to kind of let you see that there are correlations all the way. So I hope everyone has the most amazing week. Again, thank you for watching. Hope you found this useful. Next week I'm going to talk about the sacral plexus and how that impacts on us, and crystals we can use for that. Thanks a million. Have a most blessed week. Mwah. Lots of love.